KB6 Facts presents 7 Habits That Make You Less Attractive. 1. Gossiping. It can be difficult to resist juicy gossip sometimes. But no matter how interesting the topic is, talking about people behind their backs can make you appear super unattractive. It gives off the impression you can't be trusted and that you don't respect people's privacy. When you start a conversation with a gossip, the person you talk to may feel uncomfortable. They could also wonder if one day they'll become the object of your gossip. 2. Bragging. Being confident is certainly something to strive for. But being overly confident, maybe not so much. You may come off as full of yourself if you can't stop talking about your achievements or successes. People could also think you're acting superior, like you're better than them, and get instantly turned off. 3. Being late. Sometimes you're late because of the things you can't really control. For example, it's not your fault if you got stuck in a bad traffic jam that made you 10 minutes late for your coffee date. Being late for reasons like that every once in a while shouldn't be such a big deal. But if you're constantly late for other reasons, such as not waking up on time or jumping into shower 5 minutes before you're supposed to meet someone, you can come off as rude and inconsiderate. It can make the other person feel like you don't respect them enough, or like you don't value their time. And that's really not an attractive trait. 4. Pessimism. We all get sucked into a state of pessimism from time to time. Talking about how you feel can make you feel relieved in a way. But if you keep spreading negativity all the time, you may unintentionally push people away from you. It is because people see pessimism as unattractive. They may feel the negativity is getting to them too, and they'll try their best to avoid that situation by avoiding you. 5. Being rude. Do you know about that trick you should use on a first date? If you want to see who your date really is, pay attention to how they treat servers. If they're acting rude and superior, run. This trick tells us how being rude is off-putting and unattractive. When you're rude, it shows you don't respect others, and it can create an uncomfortable situation for the people around you. 6. Talking too much. How do you feel when you're around people who take over the entire conversation? Do you find their constant talking attractive? Probably not. We all like to chip into the conversation. If someone talks too much, we feel unheard and like our opinions don't matter. We're basically spectators for their monologue. So if you don't want to appear unattractive, be careful not to dominate every conversation. 7. Forgetting people's names. Your name represents you. Before you know anything about a person, you know them for their name. It's the first thing someone tells you while giving you a handshake, and this makes it kind of important to remember it. If you keep forgetting someone's name, you may brush it off with, "Oh, I'm not good with names." But others may think you just don't care enough to remember, like you don't feel like making an effort. And this can make you leave a bad impression on people, even if you didn't mean to.